Why is so difficult to learn Nahuatl or is called to Aztec language? It's the native language from some parts of Mexico. I'm talking about Mexico because I know that in South America there are so many countries. Oh, I don't know. There are a lot of countries? I think it's just like five or three countries where the people speak Nahuatl in these days on these days. Why is so difficult? The first thing I think is the principal reason is because almost in Mexico there are not enough people who are native speaker of Nahuatl. So if you want to try to improve your vocabulary, your I don't know if there are some slangs in Nahuatl, but it's so difficult to find someone who want to practice with you. Uh, yeah, because the other thing is maybe they don't want to speak with you, or well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they wanted, yeah, because I think they feel just comfortable to find someone who want to improve, who want to learn his native language, their native language. So that was the first uh, thing, the first step that you need to work out. So the second thing, and I think is the most important thing that you need to, I don't know, just to find some solution, or is the more difficult than the other thing that I said, is because in all the country, almost in Mexico, the people, the native speakers, speak in different ways. Like in the north of, well, there are not in the north, or I don't know. Like in the south of Mexico, they speak different in a different way than the native speakers who live in the capital of Mexico, for example. It's like I could say Yawi, that means hi, and that means also how are you. Almost that is the meaning in the places that we call the Huasteca Potosina, or yeah, Huasteca. Yeah, that word means have two meanings. But in the capital, uh, they don't use Yahweh almost. I think they don't use Yahweh in the same way that in the Huasteca use, the people in the Huasteca use, yeah. So maybe you can say Yahweh, maybe it's a common word. So I could think that all the native speakers can understand, but other words, when I was talking with some native speakers, they told me that some words that I learned they didn't know, so they didn't use. Yeah, like I used to say, uh, Yahweh to say hello, and Tlentica, that is two words to say ¿Cómo estás? But the people in the Huasteca don't use other words to say how are you. So I think that is the things about to learn Nahuatl. Yeah, the first, like I said, is you. Um, it's difficult to find someone to practice, some native speakers to practice Nahuatl or Aztec language. And the second thing is Nahuatl is different. It depends on which part of Mexico you are. Yeah. So I have a I know that some native speakers can't understand uh, themselves, like the people from capital and the people from other parts in Mexico. Sometimes they don't understand each other because the Nahuatl that they speak is so different. So I don't know if that's maybe is a possibility that in the future this language could disappear for that reason. I hope that no, I don't know. Yeah. So that was my experience, and that is my opinion about learn Nahuatl and the difficult to learn and to practice and to improve.